Good morning, my name is Dave and welcome to my channel. I'm a long-haul truck driver in North America. Today is Thursday the 9th of March and I'm just coming into Fort Worth, Texas. I'm on my way down to La Porte, Texas, which is southeast of Houston, to pick a load up that's going straight back to Winnipeg. Temperature today down here is 14 degrees Celsius. Traffic's been pretty busy this morning already. So let's get this done. Well, that took a little bit longer than I'd have liked. Between getting loaded, getting it scaled properly, that was about 3.5 hours. Not the end of the world, but I'd like to have been out here a little earlier because it's now 20 to 4 and the traffic is going to be getting bad by the time I get up into Houston. So getting out there a little earlier would have helped that, but not to worry. We're still going to make it home on Sunday now. Took a little bit to get it scaled. It's right on maximum weight, and I was only £500 over on the trailer, but it's so heavy I struggled to slide the axles, even though I just slid them in the yard. So looking at getting home Sunday morning now. I have got 2,525 kilometres to get back to Winnipeg, and I've still got to get home from there. So we're going to do another maybe a couple of hours tonight, but we won't be doing much tonight because between Houston and Dallas you are going to start to struggle for parking a bit later on, so we won't be doing a lot. We'll be parking up at a reasonable time, and then just be starting at my usual time then, 6 in the morning. Our clocks go forward this weekend as well, so that's going to cause all kinds of havoc with me driving hours. I'm never able to work it out when I should be setting my alarm in the morning, so I usually just take 11 hours off just to make sure. This is where a lot of, down this way on the Gulf Coast is where a lot of the refineries and chemical works are. I don't know if you can see that straight ahead of us there. It's just, the whole area down here is just covered with chemical plants and refineries just like that, all the way out to through Baytown and into Beaumont, all the way along this coast here. But we'll be out of this soon enough. As I say, a couple of major cities to deal with on the way home. Houston in about 20 minutes, and Dallas will be tomorrow morning. After that, it's pretty much plain sailing. Got Oklahoma City again, but that's not a big deal. So we'll get some footage on the way back up for you. Later, guys. Today's Friday the 10th of March. Yeah, 10th of March. I hope you enjoyed the sights coming through Dallas there. Dallas is somewhere that I've never visited, downtown Dallas, but I would like to go and visit that place. The interstate there, it just skirts round, right round downtown Dallas, right round the city centre there. Some stunning views down into the centre. So it looks like we're running up into a snowstorm. The Dakotas and into southern Manitoba are under a severe winter weather warning from tonight right through to Sunday. So I've seen different reports, but up to 15 centimetres of snow in some places. I've seen other reports where it is forecasted even more. So that looks like it's going to be starting tonight and then easing off on Sunday morning. I'm going to be up in South Dakota early afternoon tomorrow. So we'll have to wait and see what we come up against now. It's just that time of year again. The weather warms up and we get more snow. Talk about weather warming up. We had some beautiful weather yesterday. Loved it. Up to 29 degrees Celsius yesterday. It was absolutely beautiful. I had to idle for a while last night. Well, for most of the night I had to idle. It was still too warm to sleep. It was in 23, 24 degrees right through till about 2 o'clock in the morning. So I idled, then I woke up at I don't know what time it was, I wouldn't even like to guess, but I woke up, it was starting to get a bit chilly, so I turned the truck off and went back to sleep. I don't like idling, but sometimes you've got absolutely no choice. You know, it's either that or you don't get any sleep. So winter's the same. Gets to about minus 22 and I'm idling for the night. Not just for the heat, because I have the night heater. That works fine. It's not quite enough when it gets to those temperatures, but you know, put an extra quilt in and you'd be okay. But the engine gets too cold and the oil gets too thick for it to start the next morning. So when it gets to those temperatures, I'm idling, just leave it running all night. So anyway, I'm waffling on here a bit. It's a British fascination with the weather, that's what does it. So we're getting to the outskirts of Dallas, and after this there's not a whole lot to be holding us up. Going to get up north excuse me, up north of Oklahoma City, and still about 3.5 hours away, and we'll grab some fuel and a shower up there. And then we'll be back with an update on what the weather's doing. Be back later, guys. Well, here we are. It's Saturday evening. It is 6 o'clock at night. I'm not sure if you can see the weather out there. It's not very clear, but there's lots of blowing snow. It's still snowing, but got some high winds as well, which is blowing the snow around. There's actually still no travel advised all the way up I-29 from South Dakota, but I've travelled up here 60 miles from South Dakota up to here, and it was dry roads. I've been really lucky. It's been dry roads from all the way through South Dakota till you get into North Dakota, and then you get this, and there's still no travel advised. But I've made it up to here. I don't see things improving by tomorrow morning either, so I'm not sure what's going to happen. We've got to the Love's truck stop at Fargo. We're fueled up. Just going to write our fuel down and have something to eat and go to bed, I think, and come back with an update tomorrow, guys. But we made it here. Nice one. Catch you later, guys.
Just happened. This is not a Christmas. This is not a Christmas song. This is not a Christmas. This is not a Christmas song. This is not a Christmas. This is not a Christmas song. This is not a Christmas. This is not a Christmas song. My neighbors compete to see who can put up more blinding lights. The kids all wish away the month 'cause they want presents in sight. This year had me so mad, I've been bad, got coal that is sitting under my tree. I think that my Christmas has died. This is not a Christmas. This is not a Christmas song. This is not a Christmas.
So Sunday afternoon, 12:30, 12th of March. So you've seen the condition of the roads earlier on. They have got much better, even though you can see that they're covered in ice in places here and snow. They are much better than they were down in around Fargo, between Fargo and Grand Forks was the worst. So I stayed there overnight. I didn't leave there till, I think it was about 9:30 before I left there, because well, there was still no travel advised in North Dakota, which doesn't stop you driving, but it obviously means the roads are still bad. So I gave it a while. They opened the road up between Grand Forks and the border, but not between Fargo and Grand Forks. But I decided it was time to make a move, and it was bad, but manageable. At least most of the idiots had stayed at home. So I've crossed the border now, on my way to Winnipeg with this load. So I drop this and see if they've got anything to go back to Steinbach. If not, we'll bobtail home again. So thanks for joining me on this trip. Probably a bit of a long one, this, but it is what it is. And I do appreciate your comments, your likes, and we'll be back on the next trip. Thanks, guys. Take care, stay safe, and cheerio for now. Bye.